If you create something that can solve a problem, you might just have a great idea on your hands. And sometimes that great idea can start from your own home.
That's the story for Nick and Patty Grillo. Back in '91, they had a dog with picky tastes, so Patty started baking her own dog biscuits. They shared them with their friends who had dogs, and the treats proved so popular that Nick left his full-time employment and they started Northern Pet Products, gourmet treats for our pets. Today, they're reaching pet owners across North America.
We bake from scratch an all-natural dog biscuit that particularly different because it's using a lot of unique proteins. We use things like bison, wild boar, duck, venison, etc. Some pheasant we're bringing in. So our niche is to make a really nice high-end treat that won't break the bank, something that people can use every day for their dogs.
It's a fact. People love their dogs, and they're willing to spend money taking care of them. So it might seem like an easy market to break into. But like most industries, there are a lot of established players to compete with.
When we started 17, 18 years ago, there really wasn't much else on the shelf, so it was quite easy to walk into a pet food store and offer them our wares and they would take it. The marketplace has really grown, but with it, competition has grown as well. A lot of competition from the US into Canada, and a lot of Canadian companies are doing really well exporting their products down south. In our category, which is more of a higher end category, the Canadian logo has a lot of cachet. People like to see the Canadian product.
Where Northern Pet Products separates itself from most of the competition is by producing a high-quality natural product. Healthier food comes at a higher price. In order to reach the higher-end consumer, they had to know their potential customer.
It's definitely a female. It's a female demographic, our customer. She has, it's a family. They have a couple of dogs, maybe not a couple of kids. The dogs have become a really big part of the family. Often the dogs are the kids. And they're label readers. They're intelligent, they're educated. They know what they want to avoid for their own lifestyles, and they project that onto their animals, their pets. So they're looking for, whole grains, fresh meats, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, and they're reading up in the periodicals and seeing what is it that's good for dogs.
A new and unique product takes a lot of marketing awareness so that the public will understand what you're offering. Unfortunately, most smaller companies don't have the budget to get this message out. The Grillos took another route to reach their buyers.
When you're a small company, you can't be running television ads. It's very expensive to run magazine ads, so you have to think, how can I get the most bang for my buck? So to do that, you do store visits, at trade shows, you offer contests, anything that'll help engage the dealer, and then work very closely with the dealer, which is what we do, whether it's on the phone or visiting the stores or with our sales reps. Always engaging the dealer, letting them know what the latest product is, letting them know that you'll take care of any issues that might crop up, because inevitably they do. If you have a business, things come up, and how do you handle those problems? You make the dealer part of the team so that when this educated consumer walks in the store and says, I have a new dog, what should I feed my dog? You want to be uppermost in the dealer's mind, because they're going to trust the dealer, and the dealer will say, you should try these new bison grain-free Northern biscuits, and the consumer will say, oh, you know what, I'll give those a try.
With higher-end gourmet products like Northern Pet Products, the proof is in the ingredients. Although these treats are for dogs, it's the owner who appreciates the higher standards and health benefits for their pets, and hopefully continues to purchase the products. The first step is getting the biscuits in the buyer's hands, and a lot of that is done through creative branding.
We're always looking for something unique. I mean, when you're creating products for your business, you really want to figure out, first of all, what am I doing? What are we going to offer that's different from our competitors, and how does that fit into our company's philosophy? Because you don't just want to be different from your competitors, it has to also fit into your philosophy. So our philosophy at Northern Pet is obviously the North. We're Northern Pets. We like to use proteins that are derived in the north and fit into that whole northern psyche. We want people to picture granite from Sudbury and the cold Arctic waters and the purity that that kind of feeling inspires. We like them to translate that feeling to our products. We're Northern Biscuits, so we want to be a pure, clean, down to nature, back to earth kind of product that they can use every day.
Big Fish Video Production.